someone already owns it, so I don't know what you want me to say. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, man. I wouldn't worry about too much, to be honest. Sorry, you know. That's just, you know, that's Nightbot for you, you know. I don't know what to say. I'm not really into the theory stuff, so I don't know. I don't really worry about it that much. To me, if they gave it to somebody, then you know, it's just straight up. It's just nothing to me, to be honest. Like I said earlier in the stream, the way they value dominance is not just be given it for free. All right, whatever it's supposed to be. People want it to be free. It's just Roblox values or dominances. They're not just straight up gonna give it to everybody. It just doesn't work like that, sadly. They're very protective over certain items than other ones for sure. And dominances are their biggest one they protect the most. So I don't expect anything else much more than that for the most part. Like the money, I don't think they're gonna sell it. I think they just made it. I don't know. I don't think they're gonna sell it. They just gave it to people. That's all. Okay, about the bucks. I mean, if they did care, yeah, they would. And Dominus Azurale, it's alright. Dominus to Dominus. Oh. Valks are like, I don't know. Valks are just a Valk, I don't know. I don't care about Valks, to be honest with you. Crash and get the listen time? Unfortunate. Well, that sucks, I guess. Unfortunate. That's alright, I guess. But yeah. I don't know. Valk is a Valk to me. I don't chase for Roblox. I don't chase for Roblox hats. Roblox theme hats. I don't really like, oh wow. I always wanted this Valk. No problem. Glad I could help. You know, that's the plan for sure. I'm glad you're able to help. Did this come out? The funny thing is these are, it's a Valk and it's a Dark Heart. Not Dark Heart, Dark Void, or is it Void Star together, that's what it's called. Look at this thing. I want to get a mix between both. A bacon? Oh, it's a bacon because I use bacon outfit because I do wear random outfits most of the time. It's just sometimes I use the goofy avatars, but then whenever there's like something serious going on, like an obby or like some sort of puzzle, and they have R15 activated, like the puzzles aren't made for that avatar, so I just have to swap to bacon hair to make it easier for myself, pretty much. So yeah, that's it, pretty much. Not much I can do about it, but the default, the most default avatar I could put up together is just a bacon hair avatar that can do obbies, that can do puzzles safely. I mean, I wasn't able to get the I tried getting the crown as a dog, but I couldn't get this crown if I wasn't the bacon hair, you know. The bacon hair is pretty much the safest thing you can use. Yeah, if I wasn't bacon hair, I wouldn't be able to get this candy crown. So and there was that, I guess. So I'm just too lazy to change back to another avatar. I see something kind of cool, you know, I might change it, but right now I'm just chilling as a bacon here mostly. I think it was pretty fun being bacon here in the sword fighting because they probably think I'm a noob at sword fighting. But you know, guys, like I don't wanna brag or anything, but I used to be a pro sword fighter back in the day, so you know, it's still muscle memory, you know. Owner. I don't know, it's what they call them back in the day, you know. Yeah, the blocks are bad. You see that? Damn. His outline head. Redless. They usually remove them most of the time. It takes a bit of time. If people make videos about it or make it publicly like common, it's gonna get removed half the time. Okay, like I said already, I play. I look. I'm old on Roblox, okay, and you know, like I've said many times, you know, it's just back in the day, sword fighting was the most peak content, peak. It's just peak, and all you did was sword fight back in the day, and you had to train a lot to just be good at the game. Is it what you're fighting? If sword fighting back in the day was the most common thing ever, everybody's good at it, so you're basically fighting like the best people most of the time. Like you're sword fighting, so you have to keep practicing to get better and better, pretty much. AI sword fighting thing? I might have done it, but I don't think so. What is my favorite Huggy Wuggy? I don't even know what that is. I know what it is, but I don't have an answer to that. Wait, it says this person's gift has come out on September 2nd. Huh? Hang on. What is it again? This thing? Oh, it's on sale right now. Is it even worth the buy? Let's see what it says. It says unwraps free limited. We'll edit this message when the game opens. 250 is too much for me. I don't really care that much. 250 is too expensive. I don't care that much. Yeah, I know. I've seen the game before. I never... At that point when that existed, fighting was already like... Sword fighting was already on the downfall of not being popular. For the most part. So, like, we never had that. I'm talking like super... Well, no, like the 2011, 2012 era. That's when sword fighting was popping off, you know. 2011, 2012. I know the bot existed a while after, but that sword fighting wasn't really that popular after that. So I wasn't really doing that or looking into doing it or fighting it. But I probably have fought before. But yeah, I know it exists, you know. This is like before this is sword fighting before shift lock existed. That's what I could tell you guys. Before shift lock existed, you'd fight. Everything is fought in first person or third person. There's some skilled third person out there, but everything was fought in first person. Pretty much. And everything. I mean, everything's R6 as well. Obviously, everything's in R6. Everything is in first person. Sword fighting. You have to come up with all these strats, you know. Like everybody has their own like patterns, and everybody has their own like, you know, methods or fighting styles, I guess you could say. Everybody's different, right? And for me, the way I fought in sword fighting, what I did, I didn't have a fighting style. I just tried to adapt to everybody else. I try to just fight to their fighting style. I just try to counter them, pretty much. That's how I usually did it for the most part. Try to just see how they were fighting and just try to just counter them. trackpad and arrow keys. Wow, that sounds like hell. I mean, I don't use shift lock that much anyways, unless it's needed for some obbies, but shift lock I don't use often, no. Because shift lock wasn't, like I said, shift lock wasn't always in the game. So I played a lot of Roblox back in the day. So I'm more used to not using shift lock for normal stuff for the most part. So basically, you know, people who started playing Roblox use shift lock, you know, and probably more used to it than I am, but I still use my camera to move around most of the time. I'll buy this. I survived the August 30 outage. I sure did. I survived, guys. I survived the August 30 outage. That's peak UGC right there. Peak UGC. Got it. That is peak UGC right there, I'm gonna tell ya. I survived. Just made right now. Takes 5 seconds. I'll tell that already. You have a nice white cube and some text. Easy peasy. Topical UGC.